Okay, today we're going to read If I Built a Car, and our skill for the week that we're practicing is compare and contrast. So I've drawn a Venn diagram up here, and on one side I have Dad's car, and on the other side I have Jack's car. So we're going to be comparing and contrasting these two cars in this story. So when we compare, we see how they are the same. When we contrast, we see how they are different. So what's different in contrasting will go right here and right here. So right here will be just for Dad's car, and right here will be just for Jack's car. When we compare what's the same, that will go in the middle. So in the middle will be true for both sides, okay? So, and I'm gonna be pausing and writing on my Venn diagram as I read this. If I built a car, so there's the first picture. Jack, from the back seat, said to his dad, "This car is okay. This car is not bad, but it's just a car. Nothing great, nothing grand. It's nothing at all like the car I have planned." I'll work through the night to create a design, constantly analyze, tweak, and refine. I'll study jet rockets and look at old planes, contemplate buses and zeppelins and trains. To make it as smooth and as sleek as an eel, I'll borrow ideas from the Wienermobile. So sit back, relax, stay where you are. It's time to reveal my spectacular car. And if you don't know what the Wienermobile is, it's from Oscar Mayer Wiener. And it actually came to my hometown a couple years ago. We got to see it in person. Look at this. You'll see that I've added a lot of neat things. Flush fender skirts and retractable wings, 3 headlights up front, 4 tail lights in back, plus 2 giant fins like our old Cadillac. My brand new design will be curvy and round with special jet engines that don't make a sound. I'll paint it bright colors with accents of chrome and top it all off with a plexiglass dome. Okay, so from this page, I see a lot of similarities and differences between the two cars. So I'm gonna go ahead and add to my Venn diagram. I know that in the middle, I'm gonna write, they definitely both have wheels and headlights and tail lights. And it says plus 2 giant fins like our old Cadillac. So they're like. So I'm gonna put 2 giant fins in the middle. Okay, so looking at this, I can see there's doors, just like on both cars. They're both gonna have doors and windows. Now, this car says 3 headlights up front. Well, usually how many headlights does a normal car have? 2. 1 on each side of the front. 2 headlights. Now they both have headlights, but Dad's car has 2 and Jack's car has 3 headlights. So that's how they're different. They both have headlights, but they don't have the same number. And then it says, and 4 taillights in back. Well, typically cars have 2 headlights and 2 taillights. But Jack's car has 4 tail lights. Okay, now there's a whole lot of new things that this car has that Dad's car does not have. Retractable wings. if you don't know what the word retractable means it can go out and come back in. You can retract it out and in. Let's see, curvy and round, special jet engines that don't make a sound. So it's gonna have jet engines. Our cars, normal cars, don't have jet engines on them. And then it says chrome is the shiny parts. Well, that could be in the middle because the cars have chrome today, so that could be the same. But a plexiglass dome, well, that's something different. If you turn back at the other page, Dad's car does not have a dome, a plexiglass dome. So plexiglass dome. Okay. I'll build a safe car, just as safe as I can, because safety is job number 1 in my plan. It may look like steel from afar, you can't tell, but it's actually made of a polymer gel, a space-age concoction that I just invented. So, in a collision, my car won't get dented. It simply absorbs what we happen to hit, and folks would be fine in the seats where they sit. So you can see he's like pushing in the car, kind of like slime or something. So it can't get dented. So we can definitely add that because we know that if a normal car hits something, it's going to have a dent in it. So made of steel, and Jack's car was made of, he said, a polymer gel that he made up. Can't be dented, but Dad's car can be dented. Okay. Come with me now and I'll show you inside. I've put in a couch, it's comfy and wide, plus a fireplace, fish tank, and here's something cool. The floor can slide open and look, there's a pool. Do y'all see some differences between Jack's car and Dad's car? A couch, a fireplace, fish tank, and a pool. So we can add those to Jack's side. Fireplace, couch, fish tank, and a pool. Dad's car does not have those things. Now step right this way to the back of the car and note the red button marked Instant Snack Bar. Say you are hungry and wanted a treat, just press it and instantly good things to eat appear in a flash. Anything that you please, from hazelnut pudding to aerosol cheese. That's pretty awesome. Just press a button and all kinds of snacks will pop out of your car. Is that something that Dad's car has? Nope. So we can add that to our Venn diagram. An instant snack bar. So I'm going to add that on my Venn diagram. Instant snack bar. I think that would be my favorite part. After you've eaten, you might like a nap, and Robert the robot makes napping a snap. I've built him right into the back of the chair. He's out of the way. You won't know that he's there. But when you get sleepy and rise from your seat, the chair spins around without missing a beat. Robert the robot will take the controls, and he's guaranteed not to hit telephone poles. I see you're impressed with all that's inside, so start up the motor. Let's go for a ride. So, and his car, Jack's car, he has Robert the robot who can drive for you if you get too tired. Robot driver. Now, right now, they're starting to they've invented a car that can be driven by a robot that guides you using the GPS. So they're trying to get that more going. Turn it off, please. Turn it off. Look at all this. A car that smells good? Now that's something new. But if I built a car, that's just what I do. Inside the engine, I'll add a machine to capture the odor of burnt gasoline. Sorry, Austin, stop. Austin turned on my computer. Okay. Inside the engine, I'd add a machine to capture the odor of burnt gasoline and change it to something more pleasing to noses like blueberry muffins or freshly picked roses. So you know that when you go get gas at the gas station or driving down the street, you're walking on the street and the fumes, the exhaust that comes from a car, does it smell good? No. So smells of gas in Dad's car, but Jack is saying that he wants his car to smell good, like muffins or fresh picked roses. Right, smell good fumes. As you can see, Jack's list is getting really long. He's got a lot of ideas and wishes. Ooh, look at this. Now that we're cruising, let's head to the lake. There's no need to panic or slam on the brake. My car can do something that very few can. The fenders will float like a catamaran. We're skimming the waves and we're having a ball. But wait, hold your horses, because that isn't all. Boating is fine till we get the urge to dive underwater. Stop. Then just hit submerge. Robert will drive as we burble about. We can see catfish and we can see trout. We might even spy the shy stickleback gar from inside our fabulous waterproof car. Okay, so 2 more new things it can do. It can be a boat and a submarine. Gonna have to come off to the side. Boat. Turn to a boat and a sub. Oh, man. Last but not least, the best feature of all comes down to a button that's shiny and small. Push it, and then in the wink of an eye, the car will take off. We'll be up in the sky. How cool is that? Okay, so it says it has buttons. Do all cars have buttons? Yes, so that's something we can put in the middle. Now, all the buttons don't do the same thing. The buttons don't have the same function, but there are buttons in both cars. Over here, it can add, the car can fly. We'll fly over land, we'll fly overseas to Alaska, Nebraska, Bermuda, Belize, or take a vacation when things start to freeze and fly us all down to the Florida Keys. That sounds nice right now. My car will be cool, my car will be keen, my car will be one big fantastic machine, the toast of the town, the cream of the crop, the belle of the ball, and the tip of the top. My car will be famous from here to Peru. If I built a car, that's just what I'd do. Look at Dad's face. And what person is this? First person or third person? If I built a car, first person. Dad looks a little nervous about his ideas. But look at the dog's face. He looks excited. So there he is in bed, getting ready to draw out his plans. Okay, so that's fun. So this is our Venn diagram comparing Dad's car to Jack's car. And you can see this just applies to Dad's car. 2 headlights, 2 taillights. It's made of steel. It can be dented, and it smells of gas. They both have wheels and headlights and taillights and 2 giant, I can read my handwriting, doors, giant fins, doors, windows, made of chrome, has chrome, and they both have buttons. But on Jack's car, there's 3 headlights, 4 taillights, retractable wings, jet engines, plexiglass dome, polymer gel that makes it can't be dented, fireplace, couch, fish tank, swimming pool, the instant snack bar, the robot driver, who is Robert. It smells good fumes. It can be a boat, a submarine, and it can fly. So that's pretty cool. So that's comparing and contrasting. Now for a fun extra activity, maybe you could invent your own car. What would you could draw it out and design it. And if you could build a car, what would your car do? What would be your most favorite feature of your car?
I made the car out of the paper and designed mine.
Austin's gonna make a
school.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Have fun, guys.